Welcome to the Sleep Stories channel by UZZ. I am delighted to share a new story with you. Before we begin, please take a deep breath and relax your body. Then, find the most comfortable position for yourself and get ready to soar into the universe of stories. A young sailor lived in a beautiful seaside town. Recently starting his career but already admired by many seasoned sailors for his bravery, kindness, and intelligence. He loved to sail aimlessly on his small boat under the stars, sipping rum, and falling asleep under the vast, misty Milky Way, finding nothing more joyful than this. One night, as usual, he lay in his boat's bunk, drifting into sleep. In his dream, he was pulled deep into the ocean by a mysterious force. Feeling his body tossed and turned as if about to fall into an abyss. Upon waking, he found himself on an ancient wooden boat adorned with complex runes glowing faintly blue. The boat floated in the heart of the ocean, and a beautiful girl with blue wavy hair told him he was lost in the whirlpool of time and space, brought to a strange world called the Heartless Sea. The boy wasn't scared but excitedly chatted with the girl. They spent a long night on the boat, sharing stories. The girl, always amused by the boy's spirited tales of the sea, was a cheerful companion. She told him that everything in this world existed between dreams and wakefulness, sharing many stories but never revealing her identity. The boy noticed the sadness in her eyes, masked by a flicker of hope. Suddenly, the runes on the boat emitted a bright light, shielding his eyes. The boy saw he was back on his own sailboat. Confused, he shared his bizarre experience with the older sailors. "I think I read about this in an old book. It's the lonely sea dream girl. She pulls lost souls into her world, amusing herself with them," a bearded old sailor said. The boy was skeptical. However, the image of the mysterious girl lingered in his mind. For several nights, he tried to recreate his actions, hoping to find her again. Finally, he re-entered that world, and this time, she stood on the shore, her back to the flowing sea. "Why have you come back?" she asked, puzzled. "I've been looking for you." "Who are you?" the boy asked earnestly. She slowly turned, smiling. "I am the Sea Dream Girl, but also just a person. In your world, people have become numb, forgetting to discover and enjoy beautiful things. I hope to find someone brave, sincere, and free, spirited like you to enjoy the beauty of the heartless sea with me. Their eyes met, understanding each other's feelings. He instinctively took her hand, and she smiled softly, her eyes twinkling. They stood silently, watching the sea, feeling each other's warmth. Time seemed to stop, with only the sound of waves hitting the shore echoing around them. From that day, the boy regularly visited the girl, exploring every corner of the heartless sea. During their adventures, the boy's feelings for her grew stronger. He confessed his love, and she gently replied, "I knew your feelings, but I must stay in my world. If I disappear, the heartless sea will collapse. Remember, we will never be apart, as long as you wish. We will always be together." Though heartbroken, the boy returned to the real world before dawn. Finding a small wooden board on his sailboat, carved with the runes and promises they shared. Though they couldn't be together always, the boy knew he would never leave her, the dream girl who enchanted his heart. Years passed, and their romantic tale spread. It was said that at dawn, you could hear the young sailor singing softly on his boat, "In my drifting days and nights, with your companionship, like the stars brilliant and everlasting."